Yeah, Fresh, I wanted to know, right, as a man, how does it feel to know that the only reason you're successful is based on the talent of Myron?
Damn, that would hurt my feelings. Because you have to realize that somebody's saying that you have no talent, no skills. What's up, everybody? I'm here to bring some entertainment to your gritty ass lives. Grit your teeth, chase your dreams, you know the motto. Today we're watching Wannabe Alpha Male gets humiliated on his own show. I do know that Fresh and Fit were going crazy 2021, 2022 when the red pill era really took the fuck off. I will say that they did sprinkle in very few gems. Let me emphasize very, very few gems of how to handle yourself in certain situations. All their talk that they're talking about, like how to handle women, I can't give my cosign on that. I'm not gonna lie to you. But there was leveling yourself up, focusing on fitness, getting your shit together. Definitely is something. Chasing your dreams. Definitely something that I think was one of their very strong messages. So I'm not gonna say that they were saying all wrong, but hey, you can always find, a little bit of good, you feel me, in any bad situation or in any bullshit somebody's talking. But yeah.
All right, so Walter from Fresh and Fit has been getting clowned on a lot during the podcast by callers, guests, even his own producer. And Myron will rarely come to his defense anymore, because he used to defend him all the time, but now not as much. I think because there's some tension between them, and they're probably just getting sick of each other at this point. So now Myron just lets Walter fight his own battles, which obviously doesn't go very well. Like recently, someone called in and started roasting Walter for basically riding Myron's coattails. And right when Myron realizes where the call is going, you can see he's like, oh, here we go again. And he just goes off mic and lets Walter try to handle it himself, which results in him pretty much proving the caller's point because he has no response and he just keeps laughing and saying random shit. And he's probably waiting for Myron to step in and help him.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, no, I could never really just sit there and have to wait for a defense from another man. Now, I guess there's specific scenarios where you may want your friend to come defend you, but, always stand 10 toes because no one's here to save you, gang.
Yeah, Fresh, I wanted to know, right, as a man, how does it feel to know that the only reason you're successful is based on the talent of Myron?
Damn. That would hurt my feelings. Because you have to realize that somebody's saying that you have no talent, no skills, like no previous references, bro. Like you have to realize that someone's saying that you are successful, you got to where you were because you literally were at the right place at the right time and you talked to the right nigga. Damn, bro.
How's it feel?
Yeah, how does it feel to know that if it wasn't because you met Myron, you would still be working at Chick-fil-A or whatever it is you used to do?
What was my last job?
That nigga doesn't know.
Your last job? I don't know, man. I thought one time I heard you say something about Chick-fil-A, but I don't know, something that wasn't as successful as what you're doing now. That's what it was. The money you make now is 100% based on the intelligence and the talent of Myron Gaines, not yours.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. He is glazing Myron already. Like 2 hands fisting, dick gobbling. I have to say, bro, and I know I'm about to get clipped, but it doesn't matter. Fisting this man's meat into his mouth. Crazy. But you are on this nigga's dick too. Because realistically, but you never know what he did in the background. Hopefully he did something. Like I'm trying to play devil's advocate here, but come on. Hopefully you did something.
What's the show called?
It's called Fresh and Fit.
Okay. Just wondering.
Yeah, but can you answer my question? I mean, you're kind of saying like random stuff. Can you answer my question?
What's the goal here, my friend?
Well, the goal is because I wanted an answer to it, but it's also kind of crazy.
Yeah, the nigga hasn't said a response. I've heard 3. He hasn't said a relevant response. I've heard 3 responses, but none of them have been relevant.
To me, that after everything Myron has done for you, he's made you basically made you rich.
My views actually helped the show.
Yeah.
By the way, if you didn't know.
You said your views helps the show.
100%.
How does you going contrary to the things that Myron says on Twitter? and attacking his friends and disproving of his actions, how does that help the show?
Well, you're smart enough to do the research.
How does
I understand.
arguing with
Let me ask you this, bro. What is me giving you an answer gonna help you with today?
I mean, nah, I just feel like you've never really answered for any of these things. Myron has never confronted you, at least not, publicly. I don't hear the callers confronting you about it. So I'm like, well, I want to hear your answer to these questions.
Damn, like this nigga's really on the hot seat right now, bro. Imagine getting pressed out by a nigga you don't know saying that you are nothing. Your life is literally made by another man, bro. That you have no skills, nothing to bring up without him, without bringing him with you. You are literally worthless. Like, that shit is crazy.
Like, you know what the audience thinks about you.
Let me get this straight.
You know what the audience thinks about you.
Let me get this straight.
You know the audience believes that you bring nothing to the show.
Yeah, so I'm surprised they even took this call because Walter was just getting roasted.
Yeah, and they sat there for like a minute or two. Like, you think he would have banged the phone down or something, you feel me? But nah, that nigga really was let him get his. He should have thrown out his advertisement. Like, he should have just thrown out his app. Fuck it.
And this is why he needs Myron to step in and defend him, because Myron's better at defending Walter than Walter is at defending himself. But even when Myron gives Walter some credit for the success of the show, it's crazy. He's still like, listen, I know Walter has some flaws, and instead of Myron saying, I know he doesn't go to the gym or he doesn't work on himself as much as he should, Myron says his flaws are he stutters and he's black. That's what Myron says about his co-host.
Say all the shit that you guys want to say about Fresh. Look, I get it. The nigga stutters and he's black. But at the end of the day, bro,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
He's been an instrumental part of keeping Fresh and Fit afloat, despite the cancelizations, demonetizations, etc. So he does a lot of things behind the scenes, man, to keep the show going. You know, so
It's fine, man.
we would have been canceled by now. If it wasn't for Fresh, man, we'd been going everywhere.
And it seems like Walter definitely is more concerned about the show being canceled or losing money or being demonetized than Myron, but maybe it's because Walter knows this is all he has. But you can tell he at least tries to hold Myron back from saying stuff that could affect their business, because Myron just wants to say whatever he wants and be as controversial as he wants. But Walter seems to care more about them complying with the platform's rules so they don't get banned or demonetized, because I'm sure they can't afford much more of that at this point. So at least Walter knows Myron needs to chill a little bit with some of the controversial topics, because it definitely is not helping their business. But also, Walter does a lot of...
I mean, isn't this the point of the show? Like, I guess, I mean, that could be an instrumental part. Isn't that the whole part? I understand, to bring, like, a stronger generation of men, quote unquote, is what they said that they were doing. But also, like, to, put some money in your pocket, be able to live your life and be able to keep spewing the information that you are spewing. I can't really necessarily say it was good information, but hey.
Stupid shit that affects their business too. Like him knocking up that escort. Obviously that was a terrible look. Because that...
I forgot all about that, bro. And I played devil's advocate for you.
Exposed him as a massive hypocrite and basically a simp. Like, for the host of a Red Pill podcast to fall in love with a 304, introduce her to his mom, buy her expensive jewelry, and then accidentally get her pregnant, that's just embarrassing as hell. And the caller that I was playing earlier, he brings this up to Walter and mentions how Walter gets played by girls. And, of course, Walter has nothing to say and he just laughs at it.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit, what is it? What is this picture? They got you lacking, nigga.
With that girl. The Chinese girl, these are things that happen. You know what I'm saying? These are things you've done. You know what I'm saying? Girls come on the show, they disrespect you on the show, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't even say nothing. Myron got to back you up. Myron got to help you out. He got to save you. You know what I'm saying? You a grown man, bro. Fight your own battles, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be the man that you telling us to be, bro. Like, what kind of an example are you setting?
Damn.
Right?
Damn. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would never be caught in this position because, I got to stand on everything I say. 10 toes. Like, I was about to stand on my desk, but I don't think it can carry me. But, nah, like, 100%, if you got to give people... Sometimes the information you give other people is the information you need to hear yourself and you need to implement. That shit is crazy. A lot of people give a lot of information that they need to take themselves. And, hey...
Right? And you over here getting punked out by girls, bro. Like, what's that? What is that? On your own show? What is that? Huh? What you laughing
Y'all
about?
niggas
This
funny,
is not
man.
funny, bro. This
It's
is
not funny.
What you laughing about, bro?
It's funny to me. You think I have to answer to you about what I do? I really don't.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's getting rough for him now. I mean, even the guests on their show will roast him for being a simp.
But you know what? The first thing you did as the simp du jour.
I think that's the way it's got to go.
How do you feel about that simp du jour?
Bro,
It just means the simp of the day.
the point I was trying to make was that, like, in that scenario of her,
Simp du jour. Now listen, let me tell you something.
I ain't gonna lie. If you pay for pussy, bro, I need every single view. But bro, you gotta lock in. Go to the gym. Go do something. I could never pay a transaction. Nah, gang. You gotta pay with that charisma. You gotta pay with something else. You gotta pay with anything else, but not bread, bro. Come on, bro.
this nigga, man. Yo, this nigga, bro.
No, he's a simp du jour, but I appreciate him for being it. Let me tell you why. That's why I don't want him to think that it's a diss. So they will say this, but we will have a man like you or me sometimes, or you sometimes.
Why you keep saying me?
No, listen to what I'm saying. That's why I'm bringing things. I'm really good at conversation.
I'm understanding, nigga. I just have to
Let's-
be-
No, but I'm saying I bring it down.
It's all of us. It's all of us.
And now it seems like Myron is basically just like, yeah, that's who Fresh is. I don't think he's going to change at this point. Like, he's kind of just given up on him. And it seems like they both might kind of be over each other, which I've been talking a lot about over on Patreon. I've been covering their downfall. So make sure to check that
shit.
out. But it seems like Myron wants to take the podcast in a different direction than Walter, or just start his own. Like, he did announce a new one a couple months ago with him, Nick Fuentes, and Sneeko. But
That'd be
I doubt
so
that'll
fire.
ever come to fruition.
I think Myron and Sneeko would be a fire ass duo just because they be talking hella shit. They just be doing hella dumb shit. And I feel like they would be able to just like go off in a crazy fucking direction as long as they like do what they gotta do. Like 100%, 110%.
But I think Myron is looking for something new without Fresh. Like, also he makes podcast appearances by himself now, and he admits him and Walter disagree on a lot, but he also says it's kind of good for the show.
So,
What?
I don't know if you understand how business works and how creators work, companies work, but whatever I do, right, is for a reason. And listen, you may not like what I do, you may not think it's manly, but to be quite frank with you, bro, your opinion of me, I really don't
Yeah.
care about. So I'll just say this,
It's not
bro.
about my opinion. You actually
Yeah.
making it about me. It's not about
No,
me.
no,
It's
no.
about you.
Because-
bro. Like, it's not
because-
about me, bro. I'm
because-
just confronting you on the things you've done, but it's not about me.
Like what?
What you talking about? It's not about me, bro.
Okay, well, what did I do?
Huh?
Mine muted. Oh, look, man. This is the thing, bro. You guys always call in. You guys want to criticize Fresh and everything else like that. So I was like, you know what? I'll just have y'all talk, and I was obviously talking with the team behind the scenes. Bro, if you don't like Fresh, man, you don't like Fresh. I mean, I don't really know what to say anymore at this point. There's like an army of y'all that just dislike Fresh. It is what it is, man. Like, there's really nothing's gonna change. It's like, bro, me and him have very different viewpoints. I know that you dislike the fact that he's not willing to talk about the JQ and other things like I am or whatever, but we have different views, man. And I think that's having different views makes things interesting sometimes.
We're not an echo chamber.
We're not an echo chamber, you know?
Yeah, so Myron even says he doesn't think Walter
I mean, that's true. You do need niggas to have different opinions because if you have an echo chamber, you start to believe that your realm of reality is, you know, a little bit more of everyone's reality. That's not how that shit works, bro. And a lot of people get caught in that. They stay in echo chambers. They stay in, you know, environments that just repeat what they want to hear instead of a different opinion. But
will change, which wouldn't be as big of a deal if he wasn't the host of a Red Pill self-improvement podcast. Like, recently, another guest of theirs started clowning on him for not going to the gym, which I think Myron's been trying to get him to go for years. But I'm sure at this point, he's pretty much given up, even though you can definitely tell he enjoys hearing somebody else roast Walter for not going.
I remember this fresh and fit, and I said, "Yo, bro, why you never in the gym?" I said, "Cause I'm at a gym, and this guy be walking by with his dog." I said, "Yo, bro, why don't you work out?" I'm like, "You are fresh and fit, and you not in the gym every day. It's crazy."
Yeah.
He did start.
I did start. But well, hold on. And then I told you, okay, one is fresh, one is fit, right?
Okay.
Nah, that's not a good enough excuse. You can still be fresh and fit, nigga. Like, that's the point. You're supposed to have all fucking points you're supposed to have all points held down, 10 toes. If you're fresh, Myron's fresh and fit. You're supposed to be fresh and fit. You're just fresh, I guess, because of the money. I don't know. I guess.
But still.
Yeah, I know. Listen, he gave me good advice. I'm eating healthier. I feel better.
And I was on him every day about it.
Yeah, he
Pause.
was. Pause. Big pause.
Yeah, so he just can't catch a break. Like, even his own producer started roasting him recently. This was hilarious. They had on some girl, and Walter's like, do I know you from somewhere? You look really familiar. And she's like, no, you don't know me because you never text me back. And at first, the whole place is in disbelief. They're like, wait, what did you just say? Who didn't text you back? Walter? Are you serious? And she's like, yeah, he never responded. And then Walter's producer's like, damn, that's insulting. Like, Walter, you're an ugly dude. For you not to text her back is pretty bad.
Oh, shit! Holy shit!
How can you even say, how do you know me, if you don't text me back?
Wait, who?
What? What?
Okay.
Wait. Text you back?
And now my number is changed.
Wait, nah. Okay, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Yo,
I have a husband.
so question.
You better not be watching.
In the past, so who didn't text you back though?
Fresh didn't text me back, so we didn't have nothing, right? You see how it works? You don't text somebody back.
I was a model girl, right?
Chris,
some guy didn't text me back. I'll be offended.
You don't understand, Chris.
But especially from you, Fresh. Because you're an ugly ass nigga, bro.
I mean, Chris.
Oh, shit! I mean, fuck it. It's friendly coworker banter, bro.
If I was a girl, right? And Fresh didn't text me back. Meet him when he had the Lambo, the McLaren face.
No, I didn't have anything
the
back then.
G-Wagon. Oh, that explains it, bro. Because back then, you fat bitches, bro.
Damn.
You did, though. Fresh.
Yeah, so even his employee can't help himself from making fun of him. But honestly, Walter probably didn't mind this because it makes him look like less of a simp. And maybe that's why he brought it up, so he can be like, see, I'm not that desperate. I didn't respond to her. But his producer's right. It is pretty embarrassing if Fresh isn't responding to you. But let me know what you guys think. And then...
Oh, she feels embarrassed. That's crazy. Personally, I don't really think the situation is as deep as it is. I understand that they're about to part ways, but they've already made a shit ton of money. So it is what it is. It's a business partnership, and everything dissolves over time. But hey, fuck it. Hopefully Fresh becomes a more, Chad man as the way he's been portraying himself to be for the last couple of years. But fuck it. Fuck it. This life is a gritty place, gang. Get your advice from trusted sources. Grit your teeth. Chase your dreams.